I thought it would be nice for the evening to have a chat with a man who's now quite the mentor of most companies in the country, KV Kamath, who's sitting right here with me. And I will pick up small excerpts from the book and then raise questions to Mr. Kamath. Well, one of the CEOs in this book told me that leadership is about gut. Do you think that's true?
He probably meant it from the point of view of taking a reaction which suddenly looks like a gut decision. But there is no gut decision. I think a gut decision is a combination of several things. And mostly it is experiences which this person has been able to internalize and then give, I would say, give scope to or phase to. And he doesn't realize it when the decision is taken. But he's able to do that. Now, some of us probably do it better than others, and probably that's what the person was saying. So gut comes first, I would think, in any success story.
Okay, so gut does come first. Now, there's another lovely saying, again quoted out of the book. As long as you're green, you're growing. You ripe, you rot. It's not about getting ahead of others, but getting ahead of yourself. That's pretty much how we play golf, I guess. But even in leadership, that's probably something you've got to see play out the first thing. Getting ahead of yourself.
Business today in particular, in the last 15 years in India, is teaching us that in spades. Because I don't think there is any industrialist here or out there, whom you have written about, who would have stayed where he was or where his company was and truly succeeded. You had to be able to anticipate change and then initially be reactive to it. But hopefully, as you went along, you were proactive to it. I think that's remaining green.
Mr. Kamath, my next question to you is another very interesting thing said by a young golfer and a CEO. He said, there are no right or wrong decisions. You make a decision and then you make it right.
We talked about gut a little while back. When you take a gut decision, you really don't know whether the decision is going to go right or wrong, because there would have been some qualms in terms of taking the decision. So you then work to make it right. And I think that's the most interesting part of being in business and running a business. That is, learn to fix things as you go along and make sure they are right. I entirely agree. I would like to compliment Shaili on this book.
Thank
it's an
you.
amazing book. Again, she's too modest. 300 television shows, I think, is, as far as I know, a world record in terms of interviewing on the course. There are endorsements from great golfers on that subject in the book, and indeed interviewing business leaders and getting their heart, that little bit of their heart, and putting it down, sitting down and penning it, I think is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kamath. I really appreciate your time. Thank you.
Who would you rank number one and who would you rank at the bottom?
A lot of regulatory issues. We've talked about some of the delays.
Who do you mentor?
Companies have to remain competitive, they have to have high ROEs.